Okay, let's start with the easiest one, which is of course the chip pack. So I'm adding. I start with this cube and I move it here. So I'm going to scale it um, something that is almost in the correct shape, like this, and then I'm going to select this part here, and then I'm going to extrude it like that, and then scale it in x-axis like this, and then extrude again. And I don't wanna do the same job again, so I just delete this and add the mirror modify z-axis like that. And now I can just edit this upper part here. So I'm adding there a loop cut and move it a little bit like this and this, so it's the shape looks a little bit better. Maybe this can be also. And then I'm going to enable the smooth shading. Okay. Now I need to create these loops so many, because you know the shape is like that. There is this kind of, what do you call that? I don't know. But I need to scale every second of those in x-axis like this. And now I have this pattern there. Okay, and then I need to add the subdivision surface, because you know it was a little bit too low poly looking. And let's scale this also. Okay, now I can apply this mirror modify, so I can create the edits. Like, you know, the chips are of course in the bottom of the back, so I need to scale the bottom part a little bit bigger than the upper part, like this. And also I'm going to select, wait a minute, in this wireframe mode I'm going to select those, and then I'm going to scale them like this. And now I just select, you know, half of those only, and enable the proportional editing, and then scale them like this. So the model is quite simple as you can see, but the textures are actually the hardest part of this model. I think I scale this a little bit in y-axis like this, I don't know. I'm looking my reference, and I add there also a loop cut and scale it also in y-axis like that. My reference had this kind of wrinkles there, so I'm just trying to do similar. I can't show the reference because it's a commercial product, so it's not, I don't know if they wanna see their product there as my reference or not, so that's why I'm not going to show it. But I'm going to deselect those. Okay, so scale in x-axis like this, and it quite much looks like the product I wanna do. So now we just need to unwrap this, and I'm going to select this loop cut there, and it will create through the mesh this kind of selection, and then I'm going to press Ctrl+E and mark seam. And now if I unwrap this, actually I'm going to undo this. I need to think a little bit. I'm going to deselect those, and is it going to work like that? And then mark seam and then unwrap. And let's see here, UV image edit. Okay, it looks very bad. I'm going to select also these, but not those. So these has to be wait a minute, no, not these, and these, and then mark seam, and then unwrapped again. Okay, now it looks like the product I wanna do, and I'm going to rotate it like that, and then I'm going to use here the wait a minute, misc to square. Wait a minute, it doesn't look very good. I need a way to make this completely. Okay, I don't know. I need to mark seam those also. Not those. Those. Mark seam. Sorry, this confusion. And unwrap again. Because I need to have square kind of. Maybe I will also add the loop cut. And you know, I need a kind of square island, so I kind of in Photoshop create the textures, because I can't distort the image like that. Oh, wrong button. Mark seam and then unwrap. Okay, those are the side parts, and these are the parts where I'm going to add the textures. So let's select these with Shift plus L and just scale them very small, because they're going to be in the same color and all the details are in those two. So I'm going to rotate this like that, and then let's check this. What happens? Okay, I don't like that. I'm going to scale it in x-axis to 0, and then oh wait a minute, I can actually, I think I can use the individual origins, and let's see, scale x 0. Okay, it doesn't work there. Scale x 0 and then scale x 0 and then scale x 0, scale x 0, and this also. Scale x 0. Okay, and I wanna have those somehow in the same size. So I'm going to scale those in y-axis, and no, not this. Let's select this. Scale in y-axis. I don't very much like this work with the UV image editor. Or then I'm just working in wrong way, but it feels very, I don't know, confusing for me. Scale in x-axis. Maybe something like this. Okay. I think it's quite okay. Shape like that. So now I just select the other part there and move it there. And okay, I need to scale those both so they fit in the image. Okay, now I can just select those and actually select those all and just scale them. Like this, and then select those and move there, and then select again all of those and just scale until they're quite okay. Alright, so okay, I need to scale also to scale y0, scale this y0, scale this y0, scale y0, and this also. So now they are just perfectly similar, at least good enough, you know. And I can now save this. What is this? I can now let's click this new button, and I'm going to multiply this with 2 and these 2, and it's going to be named as textures chip back, and let it be black. And now I'm going to save this. I'm going to save this image as PNG. Wait a minute. Actually, I'm going to save this. Where is it? Export UV layout. So I'm going to name this chip back. Okay, now I can go to Photoshop, and I need to find the folder where I saved those. So it's this one for me, and then I move this there. And now I can see here what's going on. And I'm going to make this background black. So now I can basically draw the things which I think my chips are going to have, and I need some sort of reference because I got, you know, it takes too much time to design something completely new. So I start by actually I wanna make the background red. So let's press use saturation and colorize, and then lightness, and then like this. This might be quite okay color for the background. And now I'm going to make a little bit less opacity for this, and then I disable the other possible ways to modify it. Okay, and then I'm going to add a text, and I just write the chips like that, and let's make it like, I don't know, yellow, and scale this in correct size, and let's scale this also. Like this, and let's wait. Okay, and I'm going to save this now as a PSD, and I'm also going to save this as a did I say PNG? I tried to say PSD, but now I'm going to save it as PNG, and I'm going to name it chipbacks1. Okay, and let's open it in Photoshop. So just open this one here, and let's see what it looks like in the object. Why I created why didn't I model it, I mean paint there in Photoshop it to the finish, because I wanna see how it looks like there before I do anything that can't be fixed. Chip back and use nodes, and let's add the image texture and connect it there, and then use this, and we here use the material, and here is the text. It looks a little bit too long, I think, so I need to edit a little bit these two. I just scale them in, oh wait a minute, scale them in y-axis. Oh, I need to scale them this direction. Scale in y-axis until we find the correct, quite correct looking. And those are now in our way. And because I am going to let them be just red, I'm not going to care too much of those. But if you wanna have some details, you need to do differently than I do. Okay, so now let's go to Photoshop back and let's see this. And now I'm going to edit some, create some edits there to this. So I'm going to Blender blending options and add the stroke. And this should be something quite big. And maybe it's dark red. Alright. Or maybe it's like light red. No. No, it's going to be dark red. But not that big, because I'm going to create the that kind of 3D looking thing. So I'm with Alt cursor key clicking this until I make this effect that makes it look like it's like 3D, even though it's not. And then I'm going to join those again. So now they are just pixel things, and I can't edit the text anymore after this point. Not with the text tools. And now I'm creating there another layer, and I'm going to create a clipping mask there. And let's create one very big brush there. And by the way, if you have the caps lock on or off, it creates that effect. Okay, and let's make it quite big like this, and then just click there and make this overlay. And what if it's inverse? I think I'm going to go back. Sorry, I'm just going to undo everything. And I'm going to edit this a little bit. I'm going to create an inner glow there. As you can see, there is no this white effect. And it's now okay, I think. And then I'm going to again do the duplicate. Wait a minute, I actually wanna edit also this stroke. Instead of using basic stroke, I'm using the gradient stroke. But those colors just looks very bad, so instead of that black, I'm using that dark red, and there I'm going to use a little bit lighter red. Like that. Is it okay? Or is it just very bad? Maybe not that strong effect. And a little bit darker there. Okay. And maybe I also edit this text a little bit, so I make this kind of, you know, whatever curve for the text. So something like this is quite okay. And I'm going to also make those text objects a little bit closer of each other. When I found this. How it looks like. They're a little bit too close. -60 with this font. It's go quite okay for me with Open Sans font. Okay, and now I can wait a minute. I can't anymore edit this, but it doesn't matter. I think it's quite okay now. Now we need to create the logo for the company which creates those ships. So I'm going to create a ellipse, and their logo will be something like this. I don't know. And it's going to be, I don't know, maybe reddish, I don't know. And no, I'm going to duplicate this logo, and with Alt and Shift together I scale it like that, and this is going to be, I don't know, dark, not dark green, dark red, like that. And then just add strokes there, so bevel options and stroke, and instead of the bevel gradient I'm using the color, and this is going to be, you know, almost black. And now with Alt I can drag and drop this effect also, not to this one, and now I have here in both that effect, but it's too big, the stroke there, so let's make it smaller. Maybe it's yellow there. I don't know. No, it has to be the same color. So the dark and then I'm going to duplicate this one and scale it, and it has to be under of that other layer, and this is going to be the yellow, you know. Okay, it looks very bad, but maybe it will be okay. Then we create some sort of maybe I remove that, and this is just my design process. So let's maybe add the some sort of what do you call those? You know, I'm going to draw it there. So let's create a hard brush. You don't need to do this, by the way. And I'm adding some sort of this kind of thing where their name will be in this. Maybe it's like this. Okay. So that's our goal, and now let's start creating it. And it has to be, I don't know, yellowish. And first I create it in this angle, so I'm going to make it like orange. Because it's cheap company, they wanna use the potato colors, that's why it's going to be like that. And now I'm just duplicating this and moving there and scaling like that. You know, and this is going to be a little bit darker, at least now when I can't see anything before. So now let's edit this pen tool. And I'm going to use the, and I'm going to create anchor point and move this down, and then edit this like this, and I'm going to create this, and then I'm going to add there an anchor point and then move this down similar way as we did for the other. And we need to edit also this. This doesn't matter, that part. Okay. And now this is distracting me. Now we need a part. Wait a minute. Yes, I'm going to duplicate this again, and it's going to be like this and this. And maybe a little bit down. And then we are going to create the you know, the curve. And it's going to be something like this. There, another anchor point. And these are a little bit too close for that. I think at least it's now too close. Wait a bit. Please. And then I'm going to edit this. And this. Okay, it doesn't look very good. Maybe I add there and also an anchor point. And then just edit this. No, you can't use this. I don't know, maybe something like this, and then I'm just using this and create there, and this need to be also a little bit darker again, so I can see. Okay, so now we edit this part here. Yes. Like that. And then we need the center point of those two, so I'm just roughly adding there this, and then add there an anchor point, and I with alt click remove those widgets. And now I can just, you know, finish this. Maybe I add that there also, so I can make this part sharp, straight line, I mean, at least in there. And now just edit a little bit with those widgets. I hope you understood everything. Okay, so now I can just duplicate these, because I don't definitely want to model those again. And I'm selecting those all, and then I'm going to horizontally reverse them. Wait a minute, I accidentally make that in vertical. Okay, like that. And they are going to be there. And then I'm going to edit this a little bit. And I'm just making them there in center. And then duplicating this part and doing the invert thing also there. Okay, it was quite complex, but you know, you just need to do it. And now it can be like this. Or is it okay if it's not? I'm going to group them. So this is the ribbon. And then just move them in the correct spot. And with Ctrl+H I hide those all, and then in bevel options I add stroke there. Okay. It's not the most beautiful logo, but it's okay for now for the demonstration. Maybe it will be dark red, and also I'm going to use the same color, this dark red, and you know, just because I can. And what will be the name for our company? Let's figure out something. I don't know. Cheap shares. I hope this named company is not. Alright. I will Google this name. Cheap share. Maybe cheap shares. I don't know. A little bit smaller. Okay, this will be our company, maybe. Cheap shares. Okay, there is not that named company, I think. Maybe there are cheap shares. Oh no, cheap shares. No, I'm just, I don't know. Let's find some font for those. That's good one. Maybe I just check the. Maybe it's too big. Maybe something like this. Dark brown. And make sure it's in center. Alright, now I can create some effects in this part. So I just add some light color and remove the stroke there, and like this, and then in the where is it? Properties. Yes, this one. I'm going to create this effect feather, and it has to be clipped inside of that. Okay, and now just figure out some good color. Alright, maybe this is a little bit darker, and this will be the same color. And maybe I'm going to select those all and just move them a little bit up. Okay, I just don't wanna fix those because, you know, this is just a funny project. Kind of okay now. What else do we? Maybe we wanna have a photo of those chips. So I need to find them in Pixabay and let's just write their chips. And wait a minute. I'm having a French fries. That's too bad. It's over exposed. There's not good photo of those. Also, this is very bad. This kind of binding process is very slow. Chips. Maybe I add their potato. Iron. Okay, this is quite okay, I think. And those are also. You know, I just need one of those, and then I'm just duplicating it to make it look like a graphic. So we have now this and this and this. They're all very bad, but I'm going to download this one with this size, and then I'm going to open it in Photoshop and I'm going to create new project, and then just fix those colors in camera raw filter as much as we can. I'm going to use this one because it's the best one. Okay, it's okay now. I'm going to select this with just, you know, the lasso tool. Rotely. Very bad selection. Don't do this. Do better. And then just copy and paste there. And it has to be in their own. There. No, I need to see this. It's too big, you know. So scale it smaller. And then just start duplicate. Wait a minute. I need to add also the effect. Blending options and drop shadow. Like this direction. Maybe from up. And size like this, and then maybe it's overlay. No, it's going to be normal. Like this. And then we are going to use the same. Okay, and now just duplicate those. And move around. Like that. Okay, I'm getting hungry, but you know, that just happens. Maybe scale this one a little bit, and this will be the up layer. Something like this. Let's save. And where's the not this layer. This was the one I was looking. So I need to hide it. And let's say it as a PNG and update it in Blender. This save over, and then select this, and there's this update button. And let's see how it looks. Okay. This is a little bit too close. Okay, those are quite okay. The product is, I don't know, very strange, but the logo, where is the logo layer? I wanna have this whole logo in the same same group, so I can edit them separately. Where's the cheap sales text? There. And this also going in this group, but okay. Now I make this a little bit smaller. The bigger company it is, the smaller is their logo. It's very often like that. Alright. And what was I doing? I'm going to add there also some sort of effect. Blending options and maybe drop shadow. Where is it? And I'm using this 100%, so I make it look like a 3D. And maybe also the same color. Why can't I drag and drop the color? Oh, I forgot. This has to be normal. And I forgot the what do you call that? Gradient. But it's okay like that. And maybe I'm going to duplicate those all around this. But I need to group those also. Where is this one? In the group. Okay. And now I just move them everywhere. Like they are dropping from the sky or something like that. And now just I write some sort of name for this group. Control click chips and move this layer down. I can also make them look like they're in some sort of angle by distorting them. Alright. Then let's see in Blender again. So select the object and the texture and press the update button. Nothing happened. Oh, I forgot to save here. Save as PNG. And again. Alright. It's now getting better. I'm going to make a little pause. My coffee is already cold. Bad. I think I also wanna add a picture of chilies there, so I download this picture here and use it in my texture. So let's open this in Photoshop, and it has to be the first one. first layer, I mean. And then just scale it. Wait a minute, what's going on? Now just scale it. Like this. And let's find good spot for it. Maybe like that. And I'm going to duplicate it so I have more chili. Chili is good. I at least like its taste. And now I'm just grouping those and joining them, and then I'm going to add camera raw filter, and I'm going to make them a little bit more colorful, like that. Okay, they're maybe a little bit too big. This will do. And I also wanna see this one because this potato is, you know, overlapping there, and this also, and this, and I don't need that kind of effect in mine. Actually, I can delete that. I don't need that kind of effect there. Okay, it's better. Maybe I add drop shadow for this chili paprika thing, or stroke maybe. Color black, white. Maybe they have white stroke there, so now you really pop those out. Maybe what? Maybe outer glow also. Opacity and normal, and now the size. I don't know, I don't like that effect. Maybe drop shadow instead, and it's going to be black and spread to 0, and something like this. It's okay now, I think. And now just hide this again, and let's see it's in the Blender. Here, click this. Okay, now we have the chilies there. And now we can design the back side of this. And let's go back to Photoshop and select this. And I wanna make there that kind of first I need to group those. So this is the side 1. And now let's group this, and it's going to be side 2. And I make this kind of yellow rectangle there, and I will add some info there. You know, info. What's included in this package. So let's create a text box with black text color, and includes, and the text is maybe a little bit too big, something like this, and I'm also going to make this 0 and maybe auto there, and this is the title, and it's going to be, I don't know, bold, and then the normal text. Potato. It's like 90%. And I need to remove, wait a minute, remove this. Okay. Then what? Then salt. Why is I hate when I need to do things multiple times. Okay, it's like 1%, I don't know, Then what we have those other things. Chili, pen tool. Okay, then maybe this is 95%. Okay, chili is like, there's more chili than salt, so it's like 3%. Okay, and I don't know. May contain small amounts of dog meat. Good. Okay. And then what else? Cheap chairs. Chips are produced carefully by hand in the huge, I don't know, automatic machines. I just need to have some sort of text there, so it doesn't make any sense, but you just need to have some text here. Alright, and serving proposal. And I'm going to make this. This is another thing, another title, and then I copy this because I want the same font style. And add only milk and put them to the freezer or microwave. Okay, do I have enough text here? Okay, I make this a little bit smaller. What else do we want here? Maybe there's also some sort of test. Join the competition and win, I don't know, 10 million kilograms of cheap chairs chips. Send text message to number. Okay, there is this number, and then text message, and there should be what you have in the message. So join to number, that number, and then tell us how much you love cheap chairs chips. Okay, this will do, and this has to be white text. I make it a little bit bigger so it, you know, is bigger. And maybe there's, I don't know, I'm also copying this. Wait a minute, why can't? Okay, because you know I can. Okay, this will do. I'm going to leave it like that, or maybe I will edit it later, but At least now I think it's quite okay. PNG and save over. And let's see in Blender. Okay, this is kind of okay. It's ugly and it's not very, I don't know, but okay, I need to now edit the material, so let's add there a glossy BSDF. And we need the Fresnel material there also. So let's connect it there. And we need some sort of value there. Maybe this is okay. I think it's okay. And what else? I think we need a bump map there also, because you know this looks too clean. So let's add bump node there and connect it in those both. Let's add there what kind of texture are we actually? Maybe Voronoi texture and connect it in the height of this. So now we can control it, how much it affects it. And I make this a sun lamp so I can see better. Okay. And instead of using the intensity, I'm using, oh wait a minute, I'm using the intensity. And then I add the noise texture and mix texture, mix colors, I mean mix RGB key, and connect it there. And now we have this kind of, I don't know, it looks like it's very much having those wrinkles. And how much I want it. That's just the question. Okay, like that, and then just remove this distance. So we have only slight effect there. Maybe I invert this. How is it? It's kind of hard to have this kind of wrinkles texture. I'm testing like that. And distance, and then ramp. And let's see. Then remove the strength. Okay, maybe it's like that. It's not very, I don't know. Is it too small? Do you think? Maybe like this, so the effect is very subtle, but there is an effect still. So this is our first bag, and let's apply everything. Okay, so this is the first one, and move it there, and then the next one is going to be the choice. So the back will be like this. Let's move it and I'm going to in solid mode. Okay, so let's select those and maybe like this. The scale is not correct yet, but it doesn't matter yet. At least it doesn't matter now. And there will be this kind of, because the choice bags at least in Finland are like this. So I'm creating this. And let's select these two and press G to join those, and there also join. And then we are going to select those and we are going to press E to insert and then E to extrude, I to insert and E to extrude. Okay, and now we can just scale in y-axis like that, and then let's select those and join at last, and this to this and this to this, and the same process there. Right, and now I'm going to add bevel there, like this, and then just extrude this one. So the choice bag is like this. I think it looks kind of okay now. Now we just need to design the textures again for this one. But first I will do a little pause again. Okay, so we need to unwrap this piece of thing. And first we of course need to create the seams. And we are not going to add any textures in the bottom part, so I'm just adding the mark seam so it will be its own island. And then I will create this kind of wait a minute. I'm creating this kind of island. Okay, this is very no. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, so if I start there and press mark seam and then unwrap, we have this kind of, but these are distorting it, so I've just removed this part from the island. Mark seam, unwrap. Actually, I need to remove the whole triangle thing there. Okay, unwrap. Okay, and now we just need to fix it. So let's first select those and move them away, and these also. Then select this one and scale. I don't know why Blender creates this kind of very. Maybe I will create those completely separate so it's easier to control. Mark seam and unwrap. Okay, now we have perfectly square island and it's good. And what is this? Okay, that was the problem. Unwrap. Okay. And what is this? There's still some leaks. This has to be seam. Unwrap. Okay. So this is this. Okay, now it's okay. And I'm going to select those, and actually I need to scale everything and individual why can't I use those settings there? I wanna scale them as individual origin. What is this? Individual, okay. Like this. And median point. I wanna use as much as possible space for those bigger islands, and for these, those are not very important for me. This is going there, and this is going maybe there, and this is going like here, and this is going here, and okay, and now it's kind of, you know, and we of course create a material for it and an image texture. And let's see for fun what happens with this. Okay, it's very crazy. Okay, that was cool test. Okay, now let's create a new image there, and it's going to be the, I don't know, untitled. And we have here those, so we export the UV layout, and it's going to be named as the Jewish island. And now we just open the Jewish islands there. Okay. And there also Jewish islands. So this will be the texture for it. And let's see in Photoshop. Jewish islands. Maybe it will be like, I wanna make an orange Jewish, so I wanna make the back also orange. You know. So okay, I got. So like this. And let's save this. Save as PSD. And then save as PNG. Okay. And let's see here what's going on. Okay, now we can start doing the painting job. I wanna make some sort of, I don't know, I need to find some reference. Maybe I actually find an image of oranges, and I will find it there. And what looks good? I like those. Maybe I use those, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to download and let's see how it looks like if I put them into Photoshop, yeah, and into the image. Something like this. And let's save it as PNG. And refresh here, and it's there. I'm going to rotate it 180 so I can see those fast. Okay, so this is going to be the front side of the material, and I'm going to make some sort of, I don't know, lines there. So I start by creating this pen tool thing there, and I create this kind of, okay, this kind of thing there. I don't know. Like this, and then move it there in the bottom. And maybe it's white. And then I just edit it. You know. Those has to be in the center because I actually create a line there. So there is no any kind of that kind of how do I say it? Clipping. Is it the correct word? Why can't I speak Finnish? Okay. I make my life very hard by doing these videos, but it's kind of funny challenge also for me. Then I just edit those until I find them good. And this has to be in the center, of course. Let's see in, oh, hide this first. Let's see in the Blender, oh, PNG, not JPG. And update. Okay, it's kind of, I don't know, good start. So I keep editing it. Maybe this would be a little bit bigger, something like you know how it looks like if it's like this. Or if it's like this. Let's see. Update. I forget those. Damn. Okay. Again. And then update here. Okay. That was not the idea. So I should move this here and then this here. But actually this should be here. And then the other one here. No, it's kind of okay. At least almost. I think I'm going to scale these as an individual origin. Where is it? Okay, so I removed a little bit of this there. And then I need to move this a little bit down, of course. And this also. Okay. And this is now clipping. And pen tool. I didn't like it. So let's just change the size a little bit. This also. And this. Alright. Now I just need to move those a little bit. So what did I those are going here. And I actually need also to save another those that UV layer because this doesn't work anymore. So let's save this first as a PNG. And update it here. Okay, now it's good. Rotate in 180. And the bottom part has to be white. But oh, I forgot that I was exporting this. So UV's export UV layout and like this. This will do it. And now we just load the new layout here. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, then we need to add some text also for this choice. So let's go to Photoshop, and this is the part, the front part of the package. So we add there. Oh, not like that. Okay. Orange. Choose. Just like that. And then just scale it. So it's kind of good. Maybe I will add this with capitals. Choose. I don't know. Does it look bad? I don't know. And this can be a little bit bigger. And I'm going to also remove this. Okay. This actually... Why it looks like that this... Maybe it's because this letter... Okay. Let's just... okay, I can add there and empty. Like that. And then I'm just adding some effect there. Blending options. Maybe stroke. And... What? These blending options. Stroke. And it's going to be a little bit darker orange. Like that. Okay, maybe I will add this also in capitals. With capitals, I mean. And maybe I will also change the font. I don't know what would work. Okay, not that. Maybe this is okay. And now, because I have those both in capitals, I can also make them closer each other. So let's just test some settings. What? Why it's not moving? Select everything and add some. Okay. Maybe this choice text is with some other font. What is that? So many fonts. Maybe because it's now in not I mean, okay. Select. Okay. Maybe I will write them with normal text like that. Okay. And then we need some sort of some sort of, I don't know, text to, I don't know, combine text or something like that. So I just create a random shape there. It maybe starts there, and then it's like this. I don't know. This is very stupid. But and then copy some greenish color. And let's edit this a little bit. And this also. And what we wanna write there? Okay. Drink if you are brave now. 100% apple. Okay. Der dirt apple. I don't know. This is very crazy. The texts are so just horrifying in both of my packages, but you know, just things just happen. Right. How it looks without those. Without. Where is the layer of those? This one. Okay, I need to edit this because it looks bad if it's not aligned with the top text. And then I need to remove the rotation from this. Actually, I can't see anymore. Okay, I'm just making guesswork. Like this. And let's save it as PNG. That's that one. And what was I doing? Oh, open the Blender and update. Okay, it's very strange little package. But maybe. Would you buy one with this kind of text? I don't know. I would maybe not, but this may be good in some bad game. I don't know. let's make this visible again, and this is the part where I wanna add this same white color there because it's the bottom and it's connecting with this color, so I think it's logical if it's also white. So add there a white thing and it's fixed. Okay, and then I'm going to maybe move this a little bit down and then duplicate and make it there, and then some other color like this. I don't know. Why can't I ever... This has to be the first layer because I can't ever see it. Okay, what would be the color for this one? Maybe something like this. Actually, I can even make it better. I can create a gradient for it. First, go to the properties and then feather. Now there is that kind of, I don't know. Gradient, and I will make this stroke a little bit bigger. And it's definitely not aligned yet. Okay, now it's better. And now we need to add some other text to the backside of the object. So there's maybe also this kind of little box for the text, and it's maybe almost white, but not completely. I don't know. Maybe it's actually the whole size. Okay. Then the text color will be black. Includings. Okay, maybe there's water like 90% because that's what size actually is, and then there is like 5% of apple. Oh, not actually. Okay, there is like 90 apple juice 90%, and then there is 10% orange juice 5%, and then we have like, I don't know, sugar. Or maybe 80%, and sugar will be like 5%, and I don't know, the rest will be something like, I don't know, concrete. And it's going to be 10%. And I need to make this a little bit bigger. And then we need to add some similar text there as we had in the chips bag. So carefully I don't know, I'm just adding some random text and maybe some year also, because you used to have those. Okay, now we have the perfect orange juice bag there. Oh, we need also the logo for the juice company. So what would be the juice company logo? Maybe it's like this kind of blue no, thing, and then there is a text inside of it. Okay, this is the company. What was I? Oh, I need to edit those blending options. So the stroke can be something like, I don't know. And I need to also edit this. So I'm going to add an inner glow there when I find it. Inner glow. Like this, and I'm going to add it multiply and change the color to black. And the size a little bit bigger. Oh, I was not changing the size. Maybe I make it overlay. And the color maybe. Let's check some colors. Okay. And then we are going to group those and create another stroke there. A white stroke outside and white. Okay. It looks like a logo of some very bad computer company, like with 5 employees or something like this. But no, it just happens. Maybe if I change the color of this color or something else, like now it looks less that kind of company. Okay, and the stroke also. Okay, now it's okay. And I wanna add there and also some sort of pattern, because those are very often made with an offset printer, so they wanna save the ink and things, so they create some sort of pattern for the materials. So I create also the pattern here, and I'm going to use the color halftone, and let's see what happens. Okay, it's a little bit too big. Let's check it again. Color halftone, and make this like okay, it's a little bit too color halftone. I'm just adding the same value to everyone. And note I just removed the opacity, so it kind of look like that kind of pattern. Okay. And then just save it as a PNG. And also the PSD. And now we just update it here. Alright. This is a little bit too big. I need to change the size. And I need to first remove this because, you know. So it has to be like this. And then duplicate again those layers and make the effect and remove the opacity. Okay. You can also add some text there if you want, or if you figure out something, but I'm not going to do that good job with this one. Okay, now it's good. And now I can scale this a little bit smaller because those are a little bit too big. And it's kind of okay now. Okay, I think I need to make a smooth shading for this. So let's select smooth shading. And also there has to be some sort of text when it's going to expire. I mean, when you should not drink that anymore. I actually think you should not ever drink things like this, but yeah. Okay, so let's go to Photoshop. And okay, I need to enable this. And okay, here we'll go to text. First I create a white area like this, or something almost white, you know. Alright, and then I am just adding the text. Best before, and align there, and it's going to be, I don't know, open sans regular like that, and now capitals. Then there will be the date like 05 08 dot 1 2001 7. Okay. And wait a minute. Little bit closer. Actually, I wanna add bold for this text. Okay. And I'm going to create here something like made at and like 1. Okay, like this. And then I'm just going to save it again. PNG. Oh. Okay. Update. Alright. Okay, I forget those. I always forget Okay. B and G. Okay. Right. Kind of okay. Maybe I will add some sort of barcode there also. I just create something random lines there because I... Okay, actually I can use the barcode barcode generator, and let's see what happens with this one. Okay, orange juice, and can I make it like bigger? What? Okay. Okay, there's often some sort of numbers, so I just add some random numbers. Okay, generate barcode. Pen tool. And then I'm just going to copy this image and paste it. And you know, this is the product code. What's going on? Or something like that. And let's see if it's kind of okay. It's going to be there. Then hide this and save. B and G. Save over. And I should actually save the barcode also in that. Not that. I'm going to use the same barcode there also. What? Because, you know, I'm just lazy and the barcode actually means nothing, so, you know. So here is it. Save this and save over PNG. This. Okay. And then this is going to save over also this PNG. And now let's open this and update, and then we are going to update this also. Where's the texture? Can't see it there. Update. Alright. I hate when this happens, and it always happens. Always forget this. Okay, save over. And then update. Alright. Okay, now I can just create some sort of, I don't know, picture with those. So this is not going to be a masterpiece. So I'm just going to duplicate those few times. And then I'm going to duplicate these also few times. And individual origins, rotate y-axis. Okay, and then like this and this also. Okay, now we have this kind of I don't know, those are products that should not be in shop like this, but you know, this is just some random image. Let's add the glossy texture. Mix and then Fresnel. Like that, and maybe like this. Okay. And maybe the roundness a little bit down. And I'm going to add there a plane. Like this, and those should be closer to the ground. Okay. And I don't know. maybe I just create this kind of extrude teeth and then bevel teeth to make this kind of, I don't know, thing, and then bevel teeth also. So now we have some sort of background there. And then let's add a camera there and move it a little bit, I don't know, better place. And okay, we need the light sources there. So I wanna add one lamp there and clear the rotation. So not location, I'm finding the rotation here. 0, 0, 0. Okay. Then move it there, and it's going to be an area lamp. And let's change the size to something very much bigger. And now let's see. Okay, we need more power for that light source also. I don't know, multiply 2. I just wanna have some white background there. That's why I'm using those huge values. I also make this very big so the shadows are very smooth. Okay, and then I duplicate this light source and rotate it in x-axis like this and move there, and let's go do something like this. Okay, let's see. And less power, something like this maybe. Even okay, it's getting very much too bright. Okay, that's kind of okay, but maybe the location should be something like this instead. And if we wanna make this look like a metal, we should have sharper these reflections. Or plastic or whatever. And I think these also should have sharper reflections. But not that sharp as we have there. Okay, now it looks like those we used to have in Finland. At least almost. And that's kind of cool. What else? Maybe I make those a little bit closer. And I move just a little bit because there was overlapping. I don't know, should I have also their backsides visible in this image? Because we used so much time to create those, and then we don't even see those. Like, maybe like this. I don't know, it looks a little bit weird, to be honest. Maybe I just add millions of those. And these also. Okay, this is getting crazy, but you know, if somebody loves these products, then he definitely wanna have good storage of those. Okay, I'm going to render this out, and then I'm going to edit a little bit in Photoshop, and you know, then the image is finally finished. And let's check the settings here. Here 500, and then okay, light path, and we don't need those, and then there too. and we need only like 6 poses like that. And okay, that's kind of it. Now I'm going to render. Alright, here we are at Photoshop and I'm going to download this image here because I'm going to use it as a background. And let's paste it there and scale it a little bit bigger, and it's going to be the underlayer. And now I need to let's first test this darken. Okay, multiply. Okay, I need to edit a little bit this. I'm going to remove this white background here. So let's first create this camera raw filter thing there, and auto, and maybe more warm, and contrast maybe, and a little bit clarity, and vibrance, and saturation. Okay, this looks very much more the beach image. So let's sharpen a little bit, and it's kind of okay now. So we used here let's find background eraser, and just, you know, erase the background with this tool, and here also. Oh. It's kind of okay now. I just need to little bit fix those like this. And I should render it as a you know, transparent background, but this is very good practice to do it like this. And then eraser, and the normal one, and hardness 100%, and then just remove those. This is very optional to do these steps. I mean, you don't need to do this if you don't wanna do this, but I wanna do this, so that's why I do. I nowadays use a little bit too little Photoshop, so this is very good practice to do this kind of post-processing in Photoshop. Okay, and there, those away. And this is easy because it's rectangular. And then this shape, and I'm going to use this tool. Okay, and here. Alright. Now it's on beach. But the beach looks actually quite bad. It's too big. I mean, the sand is too big. Sand grains are too big. Okay, now I can just try to embed it inside there by using this you know, this, what is it, mask, and it's like a little bit under the sand, like that. I don't know. These are a little bit easier, hardness more, because those are rectangular. Okay, maybe like this. And no blurry edges, so I just fix those. Okay, they are kind of on the sand now, and now we need to create some shadows back. So this black brush and hardness 0, and then let's draw some shadows like that and put the opacity down. Okay, we need to remove those also. Hardness, this layer. Okay. Now they're kind of on the sand. Maybe I edit this everything now. So I just copy everything, Shift plus Control plus C plus and then Control plus V. So I copy it all the layers and camera raw filter again and auto, and let's check some settings. And I wanna make this something like this. You know, if you have seen my images, you know what I'm doing. Okay, and then I'm gonna control also this background because I wanna make the sky a little bit more blue. So I just do this kind of, and then those should be more visible. So that's why I make them darker. Allow yellow a little bit darker. Maybe also orange. Okay. So now they are a little bit more out from the background. Okay, this is kind of it. It's like a image from the beach party or something like that. And there's those are because the background have some very bad image artifacts. So also I didn't remove this background very good. As you can see, I can still remove. I think I can remove there something. At least there I can. Okay. Okay, I'm just you know, using this clone stamp tool there. Alright. It's not perfect, but it's okay if you wanna have this image in some local magazine. Boy, sheeps and orange juice. You know. Okay, this is it. Hope you learned something interesting, or at least I hope it was entertaining to you to watch this little video. And thank you for watching, and see you on the next video or in the comments.